What's up? What's up, Michael from Only Human? Once again, the Passport Bros. Passport Bros have a way of doing this thing where when something happens, and they say whenever something happens, they want to blame the black man. Talking about when they're overseas and things like the white man has been doing it for decades, but as soon as the black man starts to do it, and they have this whole other narrative that they paint about why they get hate because they're black guys and people want to put things on them. One of their sacred places to visit is Colombia, like Medellin, Colombia, and there's been stuff going on in some of these countries, like some of these mayors, presidents, whoever, they're getting tired of seeing these damn gringos coming over here and just acting a damn fool. And things have been changing. And there's recently like this big protest in Colombia, having to do with gringos after this like one pedo dude got caught with two kids in a room, and then he was able to get away. He flew back to the U.S. But after that, there's like this big protest going on, and so BMT is talking to this woman, Paula Sands. She's a woman in Colombia, and one of the commenters in BMT's chat did one of the classic things where they say, "Oh, what? Because it's the black man, blah blah blah." But then she gets real for a minute and lets the passport bros know about yourself and the world too. So
Okay. And I have another video here. Let me pull this other video up. Hold on one second.
Can I say something to somebody coming?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
The pace thoughts or something. He said a few bad apples ruined the whole bunch, mostly non-black men. Sadly, they're going to try to paint black men as men. Listen, let me tell you something. And I know in Americans always try to make this about race. And I love you, black men. I'm not against nobody here, but I have to say this.
Mhm.
I saw also a video where they're not letting some black men to get inside the area, but versus the white man, whatever, whatever. And let's be honest. Let's
real quick, what she was talking about is like I saw a video where there were some guys, black dudes, standing outside of the club saying they're saying we have to have our passports to get in, and who really carries their passport on them when they're out? And they were saying that they're letting white gringos in, and by showing their passport on their phone or something like that, and but they were keeping the black guys from going in. So this was a seemed to be a real thing.
real guys, when you're passing at Jettas Park, outside Black Diamond, outside Glow, which is are all the main places, if you go inside those places, and I'm not here judging anybody because at the end of the day, prostitution is the oldest job alive. When you go to Thailand, when you go to Netherlands, when you go to Dubai, all these places are prostitution. But there is a stereotype, and the stereotypes are made based in the truth. So when you pass by those areas, I can guarantee you 80% of men standing and inside those clubs are black men. The other 20% are Indians, maybe white guys, but
Mhm.
80% of the guys in Jettas Park are black men. Inside Diamond, you go, you see them throwing money to strippers. You see them getting three and four women getting in the Ubers with them, which is, I'm not saying it's something bad. I'm just saying that you cannot make this a race and just blame a specific race when you guys made that for yourself in the city, when you
Mhm.
go there, the local people are seeing, and they're speaking like these black guys are always like in these scenarios and stuff like that. So now there is a stereotype that they didn't invent. Of course, it's based in the truth in what they see in the daily basis in the area. So I'm not saying the black guys were the pedophile or stuff like that, but the sexual tourism, or maybe you guys are just very expose it with your lifestyle and the way you brag about it, because maybe the white guys are just in an apartment with the girl and they don't have to brag about anything. I don't know.
Damn, she called him out on bragging. Like black men are just doing too much a lot of times. They're just like she said, bragging, just flexing and all this kind of shit. Just always doing too much.
The way you've been presenting yourself in the
Hmm.
community and in front of the other people, that's why people is talking about it.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. I'm gonna give a shout out to Little Will with $99 super.
I just thought that was interesting because these passport bros, even though they want to separate themselves, anytime there's something that happened that's bad, they want to say, oh, they want to label them as a passport bro. But you can't just separate yourself from the bad people. Say, oh no, he's not one of us. Like, and who is the one who has the authority to do this? To say you are and you are not a passport bro. Look, y'all generalize all the time. You're talking about Western women. I don't know how many billions of adult females in the Western part of the world, but that's a lot of people. And you want to generalize about this large group of people, well, we can't generalize passport bros. When those dudes go over there and do those, do all this crazy stuff, that's y'all. You got to eat that. I mean, y'all the ones who are bragging about being passport bros and showing yourself to everyone and talking about everything you're doing. You gotta eat that when this dude's acting a fool. That's y'all. I'm not gonna let you say, oh, he's not a passport bro just because he did something bad. But anyway, she kept it really real and let y'all know about yourselves and what you're doing over there and exposed you. But anyway, I'm out.